Everything, the sewage?
Yes, all the sewage and the wastewater, you know, from washing dishes,
Okay.
taking a shower, bath, anything.
Sure.
Then it goes into these 3 tanks. It separates into these 3 tanks
Okay.
where all the solid or most of the solids settle.
These 3 tanks. It
Yeah.
has all the 3 tanks has 2 openings.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the most of the water overflows into a giant tank here,
Okay.
where what happens is it gets aerated and it gets pumped up to the RBCs, which we'll go take a look at now.
What is RBC?
Rotating biological contact.
Oh, okay.
This is where the bugs do all their work.
Okay. So you do introduce the bug culture every...
Yes.
How often do you introduce that?
Oh, we don't. No, the bugs are in there.
Okay.
It's just all the bacteria that breaks down.
Thank you so much for doing this.
You're welcome.
So
Now-
these are the tanks. Okay.
Yeah. Now from the big tank out there, it comes into one of these 3. If you come over here, you'll be able to see it coming in. That's raw sewage coming in.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and then it separates into one of the 2 RBCs.
Okay.
And what happens is the bugs start to work. They eat all the stuff inside there, and as it's going up, the bugs are getting oxygen.
Okay.
And then when it comes down, it gets fed with the wastewater.
Okay. So the machine is on 24
24 hours a day.
Oh, okay.
Plant. Now up on top, there's a giant tank
Okay.
where all the treated water is being pumped in as it's gravity fed in. And what happens? We'll talk outside. 25,000 gallons of water.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm good.
The clear water on top of the tank is giant weirs. The water comes down, and the clear water goes into here.
Okay.
It's not pumping. It's not going too much right now, but
Okay.
that water is pretty clear.
Okay.
Because what happens is the sludge that is from the RBCs settles, and in that giant clarifier tank, so it clarifies the water. Clear water comes here. This isn't running now because I can hear it's not running. The dirty water comes off the bottom. All the extra sludge comes in here, and it'll stay in there until it hits a certain point.
Okay. After which?
Then what happens is this water goes back to the head of the plant where we just were.
Okay.
Now I'll show you where the clear water goes. All right, so the clear water from that tank comes into here into a sand filter.
Okay. Sand filter.
As a matter of fact, there's 3 of them in there.
Okay.
And right now it's not running because it's not pumping in. There's not enough water in the tank. When that clear water fills up, it gets divided into 3 different tanks here.
Okay.
It goes through the sand where you can see there's still a little
sand.
bit of sludge, not a lot, but most of it is in there. Some of it stays in there. Then it gets pumped up into these 3 filters.
Okay.
These are micro filters.
Okay.
It goes down to the 1 micron. I think 1 micron is how small it gets.
Okay. And then this water can be used for what?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Because it hasn't been disinfected. Now it comes over here So what's happening is that the three filters are processing the water.
Okay.
Comes down this way,
Okay.
and then clear water comes up from
Clean.
comes from this pipe here. Comes in here, and you can see the lights down there.
Yeah.
Those are ultraviolet
That's
lights.
right. Okay.
And the ultraviolet lights disinfect
Okay.
all the water. So now what happens is it comes out of here.
Okay.
And like I said, if it was running right now, you'd see the water just pouring out in a steady
Yeah.
waterfall. And then we'll go to one last tank.
Okay. Oh my God! It is a lot of job.
Yes. So now that water is coming underground in a pipe.
One last tank. That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
I just watched the rope here.
Yeah.
You're going to go stand in the grass. I'll lift this up. The water comes in on that side, and it goes out on this side.
Oh.
And what's happening is getting aerated, so oxygen is being reintroduced to the water. Now it's safe to drink
Okay.
as it goes out.
Okay.
It's safe to drink in there if you wanted to, but
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But then it goes out into the wetlands there,
Okay.
and then goes down to the reservoir.
Okay. Oh, it goes to the reservoir?
Then
Okay.
it goes down to New York City.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so
So
much.
next time you're in New York City, you're like, hey, I know it. I don't want to drink the water. Or you say, I know the process. I will drink the water.
Okay.
Because it's all tested. So
Okay.
so it's tested by us and by the DEP,
DEP who?
the Department of. They protect the water.
Okay. Okay. So